flowing, or is it just another day at the office?
I've been already getting integrated to the defense. I've been doing offense and defense. The past 2 days, I just came out here and did offense.
The fans being out here, such a wave. What was that experience like, just practicing?
It's been a blessing, to have the fans come out here and check us out. Check out the whole team and the rookies. So it's been a blessing.
Has it been different for you at all to have to learn 2 playbooks? I know you probably did it in the past, but just at the NFL level, has it been different so far?
Not so much different. You just got to get used to it. It's just a lot of different type of calls, but other than that, the defense is pretty easy. Just got to get used to the offense.
What about the offense? What makes that a challenge a little bit?
Just longer calls and concepts are different. So you just got to
I saw there were a few times over there where if you didn't get it right how you wanted it, you would go right back to the front of the line. Just why was it so important for you to get that kind of down?
Because organization expect a lot out of me. Expect me to come out here and play right away. So I'm gonna do whatever it takes for me to get out there and play right away.
You used to pacing yourself conditioning wise, but do you have to pace yourself a little bit because of exactly what you just said? There's high expectation to do too much too soon. Are you ready for that, or can you pace that out through the next few months until the start of the season?
No, I'm definitely ready. But we're gonna take our time with it, and we're just gonna get better each day.
When did you meet Bennett, and walk us through that relationship?
When I met him, when I came here, it was like we hit it off right away. He's been in Green Bay. He taught Devontae Adams, so just seeing him coach a player like that is just, I know I can learn a lot from him.
Anything stand out to you about Ransom? I know it's early, but anything in terms of personality or player?
I don't know what to tell you about that one.
How about some of the other wide receivers that are here? Did you know any of them before you got into the room with them?
Yeah, I know a couple of them, but we was gonna go in there as a group and just try our hardest, be on the team and fight for each other and go out there and play.
Nice to have a couple teammates here, former Colorado.
Yeah, it's very nice to have my boys out here, coming out here and balling.
Did you have anything to do? Did you push for them, or it was a surprise?
It was a surprise to me. They did what they had to do to get to this level, so I'm excited for them.
Travis, when you take on a leadership role of sorts, even around the rookies, do you embrace that kind of thing?
Yes, I definitely embrace being a leader in the room. I try to do everything right so they can follow behind me and do the same as me.
You're out here dancing, doing your thing. Is it important for you to be authentic, to be who you are, regardless of being a rookie or whatever?
Yes, it's definitely a blessing to be able to do that. I got to be authentic. Got to bring the energy up out here. Make sure everyone is having fun. With a smile on their face and doing what we love.
Why is that important? Or why is that important from a team standpoint?
It just helps all of us bond in a different way. So it's definitely super important.
Silly question, but when you start doing offense, defense, and practice, is somebody just handing you a white jersey and a teal jersey, or how's this work?
I don't know yet. They probably just changed my color, and I've been a different color than everybody.
Yeah, has there been anything about since you got drafted, you got here, the onboarding process, or just being here, anything been surprising to you, or something that you weren't expecting at all?
Nah, nothing's been surprising. I just go and be where my feet are, so I'm just excited to be here.
Have you guys worked with Trevor Lawrence at all yet?
No, my boat is not here yet. It will get here in like 5 days.
Interactions with Trevor Lawrence, and what's that been like?
Yeah, I talked to him on the phone. That's just private, what we talked about and our conversations. But yeah, I talked to him.
Is there anyone that you're looking forward to seeing when you all get together?
I'm looking forward to seeing all the vets. I'm ready to take knowledge from them and go out there and just build a bond and get started.
Stuff to keep the weight on out here, and it's only going to get hotter. Ideally for you, what would you like to play at this year?
Whatever coach told me to play at. Nah, he just let me go. He just let me go out here and just play and just have fun.
Anything else? All right, thanks, Travis.
All right, thank you.
Every lesson learned is a lesson taught. Every blessing earned is a blessing caught. Promise I'm meek and humble and grateful for every bit. The head is heavy, so your promise have a heavy fit. The Big Dog Chico Show. That's sports talk. Scope up. Joe Flo.